lighting the inner bark of quaking aspen.
Looks like this woodpecker found a good tree for me.
Tons of quaking aspen in my area, and a lot of times you find this bark that has this termite sawdust, I call it.
This is what I'm talking about right here.
This piece of bark fell and has been hung up about 4 feet off the ground, so it's had a lot of time to dry out, and the fibers were protected on the underside of the bark to be nice and dry.
Also got this big tree right here, and this bark is coming off pretty good. I think that's where that came from.
I'm scraping from the side towards the center. I'm trying to get a large volume of bird's nest, like almost a volleyball sized. I'm not going to video the furrow scraping because I didn't bring my tripod, and it's so cold I can't have my phone out of my pocket for more than 30 seconds.
Here's what I've collected. And I'm going to use this as a little tray. Okay, that took about 30 seconds of scraping. I had to transfer my ember to a smaller piece of bark and then put it in there. What I did last time was I waited and I let that ember dry out the material around it.
My furrow method is I pin down the material with the ferro rod, and I scratch up and down very close to the spot I'm trying to heat up. In my other videos, I do the same method with what I call a shoelace ferro rod, and that would work even though today I'm using a full handle ferro rod. Timestamps on the videos show that it took me 14 minutes from the beginning of collecting to sustainable flame. And the flame was actually quite sustainable. It was acting like a big coal, and I'm carrying it around on this like ping pong paddle sized piece of bark. And I got the feeling I could walk around for a long time and just blow on it and be able to get it into flame. Very hot, long lasting, stable coal. Reason I had failed with this method in the past was I was using too small of a volume, so like a handful or a quart is not going to work. You're going to need like a gallon or 3 to 4 liters volume. I am grateful for this fire. I'm grateful for these tools that I use to make the fire, so I'm going to put them away very carefully so that I don't leave one behind by accident like I did last time.